There's so many words I would use to describe you, but
I have one.
My favorite one for you is grace. I think you're
That's
one of the most
just
graceful.
what I was going to say.
I don't think about dream jobs as much as I think about every role I have is in many ways a dream for me.
Yeah.
And I treasure it that way until I think I have learned or contributed as much as I can. I've added as much value as I can, and then I leave my dream job for my dream job.
I know just what you mean.
Can we start with caffeine? You know what motivates me most is achievement. I like solving problems. I like making a difference. My power tool is just wanting to achieve.
I think I have the same thing. Oldest child, oldest daughter, oldest child. One thing I've learned is that I actually like being in my 60s, which I hated turning 60. I can't begin to tell you, but I have this leisure that allows me to really play in very different ways than I have during my adult life. Yes. Yeah.
What I've learned this year, which might surprise you, is that my ability to take on more than I actually ever would have thought I could, I've been able to do that because we chose to become foster parents, which was daunting to say the least, and we figured it out. It's not my first boss, but actually when I was at USA Today and I had received a significant promotion long before I thought I had earned that promotion, and I went in to thank him for it, and he said, no matter what, just stay humble. Stay humble. And I think the notion of humility in all we do, especially as we are leading people, always stuck with me.
One piece of advice that really sticks with me was my boss when I started Premiere. This is John Evans. Do you remember John Evans? He ran Murdoch magazines, and he was a great character, larger than life. But I was having a really hard time going from being the #2 to actually owning this business. And finally I sent him my editor's letter before the first issue was going out. And he called me up and said, "What is this?" And I said, "Well, it's my editor's letter. I thought you should take a look at it before we go to press." And he said, "Susan, I don't buy a dog and bark for it." So, you know, it was one of those, oh my God.
It's my turn.
This is mine, yes. And he said, you own this. You're gonna own your success, you're gonna own your failures. Whatever happens, it's yours. So, that, you know, it's still, I still think of it 30 years later.